The following program is classified M and is intended for mature audiences. It may contain coarse language and adult themes. Parental guidance is advised. Hello everyone and welcome back to Jackbox. Today we're playing Weapons Drawn. And joining us today we've got Child Cucumber.
Hi.
We've got Boobarella.
Play.
And last but certainly not least, we've got Lil Scrimbly.
Good evening.
Oh, lovely to meet you, good sir. I'm an architect and I've got a bird on my shoulder. Anyways.
Oh, lovely to have your company this evening.
Oh, yes, sir.
We hear the audio for once.
We can finally hear the audio.
That is amazing. Why aren't you fancy? Didn't you come from Adelaide? Are you from Tassie or something?
What? What do you mean? Whatever could you mean by this,
Oh, thank you. I thought you had a cold.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my gosh.
Ew, I've got a letter.
But take heed, as a murderer, you
You also have a letter.
a letter from your own name that you must include in your drawings. Do your best to hide the letter.
Oh, okay.
The image, like so. If your calling card is too obvious, your fellow detectives may spot it and trace the weapon back to you.
Oh, I need to do my second drawing now.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a prompt. I just drew whatever I felt like.
Oh, I might do that as well.
So did I.
Oh, let's see who we brought to the party.
Ooh,
Someone brought
party.
someone to the party. Monokuma people are invited to the party.
How delightful.
We're running a fundraiser to promote raising more money for people like
What
us.
the-
Vision. Oh, you brought gifts. You can set them down anywhere.
Thank you, Lord Tippett.
Looks like one of your drawings is out in the open, just as well. These gifts represent every type of weapon you'll see this evening.
Ew.
No detective draws the same weapon twice.
Oh, and let's have a warm welcome for your esteemed guests.
Bang Chan!
Bang-chan.
Geijo!
Huge!
Bang Chan!
Bang-chan again!
And Ballyhoo
Belly
Organ
organ
Fight!
fight.
And JYP!
JYP.
Wonderful.
Why were there five?
Ew! There's a mystery person!
Power's out. At least with
I
you
don't think
around.
Ventriloquist.
I don't think that person's quite a mystery.
Ew!
Time to attack.
Pop, 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 pop. Ah. Ah.
I hope no one's murdering my party
I'm
guest.
testing my gain.
No one
I'm
better be
testing my
murdering
gain.
my party guest. Otherwise I'll be
Hope
quite
it's
mad.
different. Nobody will better be murdering my party guest.
If you murdered mine.
I have a
Please
feeling
do
we're
not
all
murder mine.
murdered the same freaking party guest.
That would be a shame.
It would be
These people are supposed to fund our businesses to raise us more money.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
More money for more business. and
More business in
money.
Adelaide.
Quite romantic if it weren't.
Yes.
This is really long. Is it gonna like choose who's dead?
Well, if you've murdered someone, well, you've got to keep guessing who brought who to the party. But no one better murder my party guest. I saw there was a murder attempt made on them, and I'm not happy about that. If I find this person's been killed, well,
Tripping over my fence.
I might
You
send you
find
to
out.
prison.
I
Oh
was trying to figure out
The
what.
dens are snakes alive.
Oh,
4 of our guests have been murdered.
Oh no!
oh.
Oh, goodness.
Four guests have been murdered.
Catastrophe.
And the longer you get away with it, the more you can earn.
Well, at least the world's
Ooh,
greatest
earning money.
detectives happen to be here. What a stroke of luck. To the
That's truly a
investigation
stroke of
board.
luck.
Aha.
Bang Chan!
JYP was murdered.
Start by looking at just
No.
two of these instruments
Joe.
of death. If we look carefully, we can tell how many vicious malicious attempts were made
Okay,
on
what
Tess
letters
life.
can we see in there? I can
Brought one
see...
of these guests, each of
Oh,
those
let's
attempts
not go just
M?
yet. So who killed JYP?
Peculiar. If I didn't know better, I'd say these weapons are the same as some of the gifts you all brought.
Imagine that.
Unfortunately, we really only have time to solve one of these cases.
That means the other murderer will get away, for now.
Examine the evidence and talk through your theories. Choose the case you have the best chance of solving.
I reckon.
Aw.
Let's go for ballyhoo organ fight.
Well then.
It's a bit split.
This is unfortunate.
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay, let's figure out who murdered JYP.
What's this? Exactly.
You
the
sound
case I
sound
would
quite
choose.
hesitant to find
No,
out.
Mum, I
who's-
can't be FaceTimed!
I'm choosing you.
This
as
can't
the
happen again!
magnifying glass.
Mum, stop trying to FaceTime
Again?
me!
Closer, much
Again?
This can't happen again!
for who murdered this
I can't walk the dogs right now. What letter can we see in the drawings? No, Mum, I'm not FaceTiming! What letter can you see in that? That's not mine. That's not mine. I think
Are you
it's a little
sure?
scrimbly. I can see
Are you
I can see the
sure?
M on the beak of kindness, because kindness is
I
a chicken.
did reach out cucumber. It could be.
A hung jury? If we're
A
going to catch the
hung
murderer,
jury?
I hope my mum doesn't FaceTime me again. This is very serious business.
I don't know.
my party
Mr.
I don't know
JYP.
if that is also an N on the tail, so it could have been. Now there's only a person that has an N in
wish
their
there was
name.
something I
And
could
who
do
is
for those
that?
of you who brought these guests.
I'm sure there's something
But-
Is that a
Attempt
B on
no.
Gojo?
All right, detectives.
A
you-
bee on go. What the fuck?
Is there a B in hot tub?
The other case.
Yes, I think there is.
Yeah.
On it.
What am I looking at?
What am I looking
What
at?
is this hot tub?
Oh, there's also a B on Bang Chen's murder weapon.
Why is a lady dead in the hot tub?
Who knows?
Oh goodness.
I'm
Let's
actually
look
quite-
for the murder of Bang Chen.
Bang Chan.
Bang Chan.
Let's continue.
Hurry up. So, who do we think was the murderer of Bang Chen? Is that a C?
Explosion.
Is that a C down the bottom?
Here's the magnifying
Like on
glass.
Quite a few
kindness?
letters in there.
P.
Someone's
There's an
written
There's an
Mwah.
M on kindness. I think this was a little scrimbly.
I am totally in the dark.
I think this was a little scrimbly.
I think someone
could not possibly
doth
be me.
protest too
He's
much.
right in front of us.
Well, it
I
can't be
have
me because I
feeling-
drew a different drawing for that one. Nightmare Mia B. She drew gasoline explosion, and another time she couldn't have drawn it again. So
Well,
I'm exempt from this
there's-
murder. I think
no,
it's a little
there's
scrimbly.
there's quite a pointed M and an A and another A.
That could be there to fool you.
Chance to convince
But there's
them
also a B
otherwise.
and two O's and a P from what it looks like.
Where's
or a D
Ooh,
in the top corner.
There is, isn't there?
Oh, I didn't get to pick.
No crime could stump the world's
You could have voted for yourself, little scrimbly.
Can't convict anyone without a majority vote.
That would not be very kind to myself, would it?
Didn't get to. I promise we'll get to it later. Now,
Oh,
whatever
We
you
didn't get to figure out who murdered those people.
Gojo.
Oh no!
We need some
Oh,
more
bother.
weapons to keep this party going. Draw 2 more weapons using the prompts on your
What
device.
the ever-loving
You
fuck
lie
have
on
I
the
been
same
given?
letter.
Oh, it's the same letter. That's bloody awful.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Lil Scrimbly, how have you been lately?
Doing quite wonderfully.
Your
How about
makeup
yourself?
skills have been impeccable these last few parties.
Oh, thank you. I quite admire the peaks in your hair. They're
Oh,
quite
thank you.
curled.
I love to put ribbons in my beard. I feel so pretty. We're much more pretty than Booberella, we have to say. Who in the world would think to dye their hair blue like that? That is so unflattering, and we can see the chest hair underneath. That turtleneck of yours. Ugh, unsightly fashion!
Yeah, I do.
It is
By
giving
my
Caesar
nose.
Flickerman from the Hunger Games.
I
is not
do
something.
as my name says and give you Booberella. And of course, what should we say of you when you copy your beard style off of my hairstyle? How dare you say no of my hairstyle, that it's hideous, that the color is quite awful, and yet your beard.
I was born 87
Yes.
years before you were, and you're a Met Gala reject.
Met Gala reject.
Yes.
Well, I've never heard of such idiocracy, really. What is a Met Gala? I don't know, because it's not in Victorian England. There is no such thing as a Met. What is a Met?
Where I met
A metric?
you on your deathbed.
On my deathbed? Well, I have since gotten better, thank you.
Oh.
Granted,
I don't
somebody
think
did
you
try
realize
to
where
poison
you're
me.
lying right now.
Oh, I see we have some late arrivals to the festivities.
I
Please
need to
join me in
sneeze.
welcoming our new guests.
That's strange. It's not
Ooh.
child cucumber for once. Who brought
Abernathy?
Hamish Abernathy? I'm sorry, I need a break character. Who brought a Hamish Abernathy? That is my comfort character. Who brought beautiful baby bird?
Baby bird.
Who did this?
Feeling about the rest of
I hate you.
Hamish Abernathy and
Beautiful baby
Beautiful baby
bird, my
bird.
favorites.
Select another guest and try
two
to deduce
murders.
if you're
Quite the
ready
selection
to
of
die,
guests we have tonight.
will be done.
Oh, Bangshan is back.
Bang Chan is back. That is quite odd.
Oh no!
catch my cheese and rice.
Peas.
Even more murders.
Okay,
Yeah.
who died?
Oh dear.
Who died?
Accurate.
It better not have been
dear.
beautiful baby
No!
bird. No.
No.
These certainly are drawings.
Okay.
I'm
Well, I
guessing
want to figure out who
that's
killed my baby bird, beautiful baby bird. You know what? I personally think it was Booberella. I see a lot of similar shapes in
Booberella?
there. I see a
I
lot of
did
similar
B.
shapes
I
in that
do-
drawing.
I do see
a
a,
lot of
bee.
bees.
So I'm.
And what's that swirly shape as well, with the mouth? That seems to match the ears there.
Well, I'll have you know, it was a different bee this time, so it wasn't quite that idiotic shape. I'm just trying to see.
You could be
possible.
lying right now. I think it is very clearly you.
Does your name not?
About it,
By the way, you could
Does your name not
all
also
bees in it.
have? Does your name not also have a bee in it?
Well, I
Oh,
don't think
there-
you've realized what
Actually,
letter
the three
I've
of us,
got
we
yet,
have
and it's
Bs.
clearly not B, because you're the only one who has a B, you bitch.
guilty of this crime.
What?
Blasphemy.
Oh my goodness,
What? An
she didn't
idiot.
murder my baby bird?
The actual
What?
Idiocy! You didn't listen to me whatsoever!
points at the end of the night.
And I'm telling you, you're looking at the murderer.
If no one
And it's
else
not
has any
me.
crimes to commit,
Where would I be looking? I see an...
In a mirror.
I should not point out which letter I see, because that seems stupid. Oh.
Just one more
Putting
word.
too many bees on my name, how dare we?
2 murders.
my rogue got
Oh, who
Oh,
was
dear.
murdered now? It better not have been Hamish Abernathy.
I believe there was only 2 other guests left, so
Yeah.
I hope
I
Changbin
have a bad
died.
feeling about
I'm not
this.
validating anyone's
Or Limbo Rodriguez. I hope either of them die. No! Not Hamish Abernathy!
Don't be shy.
Oh.
Pick a case.
Well, that's just.
I want to
no
figure
hurry.
out who murdered my comfort character.
I want to know who murdered my comfort character.
I thought you hated Changbin.
I've never had the word hate come out of my mouth.
Well, you don't want to marry him, so...
Yes, yes.
Thank
That's
you,
not
little
necessarily mean
Scrimbly. I
hate.
can always
Little
trust you.
Scrimbly. I'm thinking this is little Scrimbly because I see a C, and some of the fish could have C's.
That is quite true. Though I would like to believe that maybe it was Nightmare
As the
Miah.
host of this party, I'm empowered to break ties. I can also marry people if anyone's
I mean, because
interested.
I already did.
I would marry off Brooklyn's character in Changbin, but he died.
Hmm. Well,
Who
I
do we
believe...
think murdered this person? You know what? I think it's child cucumber.
What's it? I'm trying to make off what letters are in there.
Yes,
Didn't
as
we
am
think the
I.
other one was little scrimbly?
That is true.
There's an
But
O.
but I think it could be
O's
little
in the right.
scribbly.
Quite the array of
still.
letters.
I've mentioned that your calling cards aren't necessarily unique.
Yes, I
possible
can
Matter
see
lost
maybe
for
like an
words.
L and an R and an S maybe. Maybe it's an S. No, but it could be
I-
an M. I'm trying to
Child
scribble to cover
cucumber.
up
I
the
feel
S.
like
It's a
you
lot
would be
of
the type of
curved
person who would
letters,
just add in
a
a
lot
bunch
of
of
C.
letters to make it look like it might not have been
It
you.
looks-
So that's why.
It looks quite strange, to be quite honest.
Where's the
There's
one that?
fucking lots
sticks out?
going
Can't
on?
be Miah.
It really can't be me
Killer goes free.
Why can't it be Miah?
because I've already done one in
Because she already
gasoline.
did the gasoline.
Ton of unsolved
You haven't even
Has she
figured out which
already did the
letter I've
gasoline?
got in that.
Look, just take a guess at all of the remaining cases.
But can
My
I
name
believe...
isn't Mia. My name is Nightmare Mia B.
And I'll give murderers extra points for every
Sure thing,
detective they
darling.
fool into voting for someone else.
Time is running out. Please, hurry.
Please hurry.
Who do we think killed
JYP?
JYP? I think it was Lil Scrimbly. It can't be Child Cucumber.
I'll try it.
Look at the letters. There
That
is an
very
M and
clearly
there's an
looks
N.
like the same M that is on your beak, where there's where the shit comes out of your mouth. You killed my party guest!
Fine, you got me. You got
Dear.
me. Could not stand your guest.
That is very
That is
clearly
so-
Boobarella. There is no else going about
There's
it.
an L.
I have
There
no...
is
The
an
B
L.
is the same shape
There's
on the
an L.
teeth
I'm
and
thinking
the
about
scissors.
an L.
The scissors teeth. That is very clearly Boobarella.
Now, why couldn't you figure that out the first time?
I don't know. I don't think. Did we go over this one? I forgot.
Yes, we did.
Oh, well, it can't be
Exactly.
Gojo. Who is this person?
Actually, Nightmare Mia B has a B in the end of her name, and those
I
B,
do
that
believe it was
looks
Nightmare
like
Mia B.
covering up the
That
boobs.
is not my letter.
Because it looks like she's covering up the boobs.
It does. It
That
does
is not
quite.
my letter. I
You
think it's Child
deny
Cucumber.
so much. You deny too much. It's an E? Interesting. Oh, how the turntables. For me
You
to
didn't
be an
realize it that
E.
whole time.
Quite clever, actually.
Well, who banged up Bang-chan?
I believe this
What?
one is Child
Letters in
Cucumber.
this one.
There is a C
what
down the
makes
bottom in
sense.
the corner. There is quite a lot of letters. I
There's
believe
only
it's-
one person left to be
Yeah, the
uncovered.
C stands out quite a bit. It's not me. It can't be me. I already did gasoline explosion.
Would you get to roll?
It was an
No, you
R. That is so random.
Beautiful baby bird. We already deciphered this was not myself.
Oh yeah, it wasn't
Because there is
you.
too many B's. If
No,
we're
that is
looking
true.
for an R, then
What, Lil Scrimbly's was an M, wasn't it? I see an M in the mouth, or maybe in the B's, trying to
I'm pretty
look
sure
like
they're B's.
a B. M
I'm
trying to
pretty
look like
sure
a B.
those are B's.
It was me.
it was.
Oh.
Of course, it was nice by Mia.
Oh,
And
gosh.
you
I
killed
see.
your own child! How dare thou!
This is what betrayal does, my dear Boobarella. When you're
Timothy
kicked
I
out
know,
of the
that's
Met
what
Gala.
What was Lisha's again? It was an R.
This one is
What is
probably
this
Lil
shape?
Scrimbly because of the M that
There's an
is poking
I.
out awkwardly.
There are some eyes.
There is an M
yes.
poking out awkwardly. It's always the same
quite a lot
letter.
of I's.
Hers can only be an R. This one is very clearly Lil Scrimbly, my least favorite rapper in all of the West Coast.
Fine. I've been befooled again.
Been gone?
And who was this
Changbin.
person?
Now, I believe this one was either Child Cucumber or Nightmare Mia. Because I don't believe it's a little Scrimbly.
You
I
were
believe it
quick to
might
talk.
be-
I think it's you.
Do you
See,
think
I
it's
think
me?
it could be it. No.
Vote for
I think-
Boobarella again.
I believe it is
Vote for
Changbin.
Boobarella again.
I believe
I
it
think
is.
it's a nightmare.
I believe it is Nightmare Mia. Of course it
I
fucking
got
is.
it right. I got it right.
I'm the one who fucking invited Changbin. Of course it was not me.
And who killed my comfort character? I think
Well,
it was a little
I-
scribbly. No, actually, I think it was Boobarella.
I would never.
I think it's
Boobarella has something
pretty
else for
sure.
me. There's probably a bee hiding in there somewhere that we can't see because it's just nonsense, like Sabrina Carpenter. Look at that!
Oh, of course. I'm surprised you didn't all see it sooner.
Detectives. For
That
Quite the
was
detective
impossible
you
to
are.
notice. You murdered my comfort character, and
It's
I
impossible.
murdered your love.
who gets the prize?
You murdered my guest,
Not
not
me.
my love. You actually did murder my love. I invited Bang Chen
Look at
and
that!
Bing.
Oh! Look at that!
Invited.
You killed your own child. At
I am
murdered
both
my
best
Gojo.
murderer and detective.
Best accomplices.
So many murder attempts.
Why did two people try to murder my comfort character?
Oh, fuck off.
Mwah.
You don't, I damn well know you would have.
Explanations. Parties like this
Thank you for coming to my
detective
party
had
to
that
fund
first
my
best
bank
murderer.
account.
hell out of here.
Quite the party.